Widmore storms into the others' camp. Does he live in a different camp? Does Ellie live there too? Or is he back from another trip outside the island, paving his road to exile?
You left the island regularly. You had a daughter with an outsider.
He's mad that Richard took Ben to the temple, but Richard says,
Jacob wanted it done.
many of you think Jacob is the name leaders drop when they don't want to be questioned. But I do believe Richard hears Jacob in some intuitive, knowing process that may be passed on to island leaders.
I mean, how does that work exactly? How does what work? The knowing.
Or some form of hearing, the same kind that allows him to hear what Sawyer told his men.
You asked my people to bring it to me. Here I am.
Or cross the sonar fence.
That fence may keep other things out, but not us.
I think the whispers are related to this technology.
Every time you hear whispers, you run the other way.
I noticed the others never have children around. Maybe they had fertility problems to begin with, and possibly this is their unique problem. That might explain why they need to kidnap children or approve for Ethan to tag along. But Alex was rejected. A boys' club only.
Hello, Ben. Hello, Benjamin.
Ben wakes up with Locke on his side, and just like Widmore in the past, can't accept the fact the island has chosen a new leader. Ben tells John he naturally assumed his resurrection.
I knew it. If all I had to do was die, Ben, then why did you stop me?
You had critical information that would have died with you. And once you'd given it to me, well, I just didn't have time to talk you back into hanging yourself.
And tells Son resurrection is inconceivable.
Son, I had no idea it would happen. Dead is dead. You don't get to come back from that. Not even here.
I think he lies to both. He knows it's possible because it happened to him too.
You should be dead, Benjamin. But this island, it saved your life.
And to...
He said his name was Christian.
I think Ben just can't accept the fact his leadership's over.
And one day, you'll be standing where I'm standing now. You'll be the one being banished. And then you'll finally realize that you cannot fight the inevitable.
In a sense, Ben did sacrifice Alex for the sake of the island, since he suffered her hate for the choices he made all along.
More dangerous than you?
But the island and Jacob, like God, have too many interpreters. So I don't know if anyone always knows the islands well.
It just doesn't seem like something the island would want.
You don't have the first idea what this island wants.
Are you sure about that?
Is he related to Smokey?
To be judged.
Judged.
Because what's about to come out of that jungle is something I can't control. Any luck?
Or is he like Christian? Why does he take off Christian's shoes only for the boat ride? Would he be walking on water accidentally if he were not careful with them?
I assure you, son, I'm the same man I've always been.
Ben goes to be judged by the smoke monster for killing Alex. Ryan from the transmission has noted that with all the awful things Ben has done, how come he's judged only for Alex? This might mean everything else was indeed the island's will, and this one remained uncertain. The fact he was forgiven might mean Widmore was right and the island wanted Alex dead eventually.
I hope you're right, Benjamin. Because if you aren't, and it is the island that wants her dead, she'll be dead.
Or maybe Smokey judges you only according to the current guilt you're projecting. Another wild theory I got is that the others are not judgeable at all. The monster is their tool, so it doesn't work on them. They are the island's protectors.
It let me live.
Ben was bluffing and pursued only because John insisted. Smokey can't kill others, and it never considered killing Ben. Notice its words choice when appearing as Alex.
I know that you're already planning to kill John King. And I want you to know that if you so much as touch him, I will hunt you down and destroy you.
It didn't say, I'll kill you. Maybe it can't. This might explain Juliet's marking from season 3, making her judgeable. Indeed, Smokey came looking for her last season and scanned her while she was escaping with Kate.
You looking for this?
Caesar seems really dead, which is surprising. Was he nobody after all, or will we see him in flashbacks? It would seem that Caesar's death is what activated Ilana.
What lies in the shadow of the statue?
Ryan from the transmission thinks Ilana might not even know who is on her team, so the riddle is a code like the snowman. But I think it's a question directed specifically to Frank. She figured he knows something because he ran away at night with a boat.
What?
Answer the question!
What's in the crate?
I'm voting for the statue's head return. Oh, and I don't think Ilana works for Widmore, because if she did, she would know about Ben, and the first thing she would do on the island is neutralize this guy.
Okay, have a great day.